Thank you for tuning in to Electric Bike Journal. Today's tech check is on the Velotric Go 1. This is Velotric's intro into the compact electric cargo bike world. We're going to go through some of the offerings and show you what the Go 1 is all about. The Velotric Go is a Class 2 electric bike with pedal assist up to 20 miles per hour and a throttle that will also go up to 20 miles per hour. It has a 500-watt rear hub motor with peak output of 900 watts that produces 65 newton meters of torque. It has a 48-volt, 14.4 amp hour battery that is UL certified. This battery also uses LG 21700 cells, so you are getting some good battery components in there. And this bike is also fully UL certified, so you get a UL certified battery and a UL certified bike. This is very important to Velotric because they are making bikes that are safe for everyone and safe to plug into your house or your office. The Velotric Go uses a 7-speed Shimano drivetrain, and it has 4-piston hydraulic disc brakes front and rear that use 180mm rotors. This also has a 60mm hydraulic suspension fork. This differs from other bikes in this category that typically use a spring fork. This hydraulic disc fork will be a bit more responsive than that spring fork and a little more comfortable. Additionally, on that front fork, it uses a through axle, which adds some security and stability. This also comes with a front and rear light integrated onto this bike, and the display is a 2-color display that you can access with the thumb controller that is on the left-hand side of the bar. With that thumb controller, you can choose which pedal assist mode you want to be in. There are 5 different pedal assist modes, 1 through 5, 1 being the lowest and 5 being the fastest. The display is where you can see your speed, trip meter, and odometer. And on that display, there is also a USB port so you can charge your devices on the go. The Velotric Go has 20-inch wheels front and rear, and on those wheels are CST puncture resistant 20 by 3-inch tires. This also has front and rear fenders to keep that debris and junk off of you. The Velotric also has mesh panels on the rear rack, so if you have a passenger on the back, they won't get anything stuck in the rear spoke of the bike, and it'll keep stuff off their legs as well. The Velotric Go uses a step-through frame, so this frame is made to fit riders between 5 feet and 6'6". This bike has a payload capacity of 440 pounds, and the rear rack has a payload capacity of 120 pounds. Overall, this is a shorter wheel-based bike with those smaller wheels, and without accessories, this bike weighs 65 pounds. Without any of those accessories on there and just a normal rider, in Pedal Assist 1, it has a range of up to 55 miles. Velotric is running a launch special right now where this bike is $14.99. After that, it will retail for $17.99. Velotric offers a lot of accessories for the Velotric Go, but standard on the bike is the bamboo deck. We opted to get the medium rear basket, but you can also purchase a front basket, rear foot pegs for a passenger, and even a handle for that rear passenger through the Velotric site. The Velotric Go also works with your Apple Find My, so you can see where your bike is anywhere at any time. We are excited to see this with the Thunder and the Thunder ST because it is very nice to be able to keep that peace of mind that you know where your bike is. We're going to jump on a ride to give you a little bit of a riding experience to see how the Velotric Go is riding around town. So we're going on a ride on the Velotric Go. Nice little compact cargo bike. Got a little uphill here, started in pedal assist 0. It's got some big gearing on the back. I think that's to help in the flats, get up to speed. Pretty when you get up to those higher speeds at least, so a little bit of work going uphill. Push that in 1 and you feel that kick in pretty good. It's got a 500-watt rear hub motor with that 65 newton meters of torque, so it's definitely got some go to it. Got to another little kicker here and still in pedal assist 1, which will hold you around 10 miles an hour, which is pretty good. So we'll kick this into pedal assist 2, which gets us to 13 miles an hour, which is a nice cruising pace. And it doesn't lurch you forward when you switch. It has a smooth transition into giving you more power. So I got another little hill here. Let's get this into pedal assist 3. Now, easily cruising over 13 miles an hour. And this is just a small hill. And as we get steeper, drop down to 12, but you can hear the motor working. It's not too loud, but definitely has some audible sound to it. And back to the flats. Pedal assist 3, 15 miles an hour. Let's get this into 4. All right, 4 gave us a nice boost. That got us to 17.2, just about 17 miles an hour, which is just under the max pedal assist, which is 20 miles per hour on the Velotric Go. So once we go into 5, easily gets us to that 20 mile per hour max pedal assist mode. And it holds that speed pretty well. Now we're back to a little uphill. And yeah, it's keeping us there at just under 20 miles an hour. This hill's a bit steeper than it seems, so it's doing a great job of keeping us at that higher speed close to the max pedal assist this will take you. The Velotric Go also has a throttle on the left side, and that throttle is nice to use when you are at a stop and you want to get going. And one thing to note on the throttle is that it maxes you out at whatever pedal assist you are in. So in pedal assist 1, just takes you to 10 miles an hour. Get that to 2. Gets you up to 12, which is the same as we had when we were pedaling. So switch that to 3. Well, we got a little downhill here, so gravity's gonna help us out. But I'll slow down when we get to this flat area and show you what pedal assist 3 will do. There it is, pedal assist 3, 15 miles an hour, which is the same as when we were pedaling. So we'll take this turn here, use that throttle. There it is, pedal assist 4. So with that throttle, you feel it kick up pretty quickly. And that got us to 17 miles an hour. Got this little downhill here, which is nice. This thing carries its momentum pretty well for having 20-inch wheels and those bigger tires on there. But let's take it to 5. When you use that throttle, 5 gets you up to 20 miles an hour, which is that max pedal assist and throttle assist that this bike will get you. So the throttle is very consistent with the pedal assist modes. Coming up ahead, there is a very steep hill. So I'm gonna use that throttle to get us going in pedal assist 1. I'm in the easiest pedal assist mode and easiest gear. And this hill averages over 15%. So it's a doozy. And in 1, cruising at 7, which is good. Well, let's get up to 2, see what we can do. But yeah, it's picked up in steepness, so we're gonna have to go into 3 to pick up some more speed. A little bit, just under 8. So let's get to 4. 4, you feel that kick in where we can go 10 miles an hour up this very steep hill. We'll go up to 5. And it's gonna take us just to the stop sign, but a lot less effort in 5. So if you really want to get up those hills, 4 and 5 is gonna do it for you. Now that we've taken a little bit of a ride on the Velotric Go to show you how it is with the different pedal assist modes in flat and some uphills, we can really talk about who this bike is for. If you were looking for a smaller, more utility, cargo-oriented bike, the Velotric Go is nice with that shorter wheelbase and those 20-inch wheels. It will be easier to fit into those tighter spots, like in a garage or even just a storage shed, and it does have the ability to fit a variety of riders from 5 feet to 6'6", so you will be able to use this for more than one person in the household. Now, considering those taller riders, that'll be probably in the 6'2" plus range, the Velotric Go is on the smaller side, so with these swept back handlebars, might be a little compact and tight when you are riding. Luckily for everyone on the taller side, Velotric considered that and made a bigger bike in the Velotric Packer that has a longer wheelbase and it has a further reach, so you will be more comfortable on that bike if you are on the taller side. So with the weight of the Velotric Go coming in at 65 pounds without accessories, that does make it a little easier to put on a variety of bike racks that are capable of carrying bikes up to around 70 pounds. That is nice, so you could bring this if you were going camping. You could load up this rear rack with firewood or something you can't want to from the grocery store, so you don't have to drive your car after you have parked it in your perfect camp spot. Another good thing about the Velotric Go is that it has that removable battery. That is great because if you live up some flights of stairs and you don't want to bring this bike up there, you can remove that battery and charge that in your home. Velotric made sure to go through those extra steps to make this a UL certified battery, just to make sure that this battery is as safe as possible for charging it in your home or in your garage. They also have two options in colorways for this bike. This is the forest color, and they also have the indigo gray option as well if you are looking for a lighter colored bike. Another thing Velotric added to this bike is a water bottle mount right there underneath that seat. So if it is a hotter day and you want to bring some water with you, you can easily do that. Along with these water bottle mounts, there are other areas on the Velotric Go that are pre-drilled to add those accessories, so you can build this bike out to your liking. Whether you want to have the cargo up front with the front rack, or like we have it here with that medium rear basket. The Velotric Go rounds out Velotric's offerings with this compact electric cargo bike. The ability to carry 440 pounds total on this bike with 120 pounds in the rear really makes this bike a strong contender with its powerful 500-watt rear hub motor that produces 65 Newton meters of torque. Thank you for watching this tech check on the Velotric Go. We hope this video helps provide the information on what the Go has to offer. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.